Hey everybody, it's episode 7. It is the second last episode of season 1 of The Wheel of Time. It's been a short season, it's been a quick season, and importantly, it's been a good season. We've gotten to know a whole bunch of characters quite well, and now we're going into this spooky as shit place. And do you know how I know it's spooky as shit? Because the title of this episode is, let me just look at it, The Dark Along the Ways. What? We know that the ways, that's this place. I thought it was just going to be a portal. You know, you step in and you come out at somewhere else. Or you go a little bit and you're there. But this title makes it sound like they're going to be in there for most of the episode. What kind of spooky shit are they going to see? Frickin' Matt. Oh, good thing Matt's not there. I was just about to tell him not to touch anything. Don't touch anything when you're in the spooky dark ways. Frickin' Matt. But yeah, Matt decided, you know what? This thing, I've had enough darkness this season. You know, I'm not going in there. He just got the darkness taken out of him. Remember that part? He's not going in there again. So where is he going? I don't know. Will he look the same when we see him again? Well, he won't look the same in season 2, but perhaps we'll see him in the last 2 episodes at some point. Chasing after horses. The rest of the episode, I didn't speak about the episode at all. Just the last 2 seconds when they were going into the portal. It was good. We got a lot of tower politics and tower relationships. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'll never be saying that again. And, you know, we found out about the relationship between Moraine and Swan. And she touched the thing and made a vow never to come back unless she personally, I don't know, requested or rescinds the order or something. I suspect that the oath does get shattered on the death of the person who you give it to. Because otherwise you have this weird, you know, you vowed not to come back unless that person told you to, and that person's dead, so they'll never tell you to, therefore you can never come back. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's get into this one. The Dark Along the Ways. So, my advice, just close your eyes and walk in a straight line. Or, if you can't do that, you know, follow the yellow brick road, don't veer off into the darkness. That's my second advice. And my third piece of advice, for the love of God or light, don't touch anything. Just don't. And if you see something like mermaids in the darkness lulling you towards them, you know, visions of family members, any shit like that, just tie a rope to them all. Tie a frickin' rope to them all. That's what I say. You know it's a bad place when the horses won't go in. Because those horses have been so brave this season, you know, standing on top of cliffs and everything. I think that's everything. We're going to the Eye of the World to... That's where the Dark One is just chilling for the last 1,000 years in a cage or something. And we're gonna get him. Somehow. Unless I misunderstood. Let's get into it.
You're right, bastard. I'm fine. Pleasure as always.
Oh, this guy. The merchant guy? He must be in it. See you later. Ooh. Where's this? Oh, we've been thrust into this one? What? Is she about to... Oh, what's this about? Oh. Nice. Yeah, get caped. Oh. Freaking hell, you want her on your side, don't you? Is she about to give birth to somebody? Nice. Oh, is the baby okay? Oh, she's giving birth right here. Oh, she was... Remember the veils? Like Aiel, because of her hair? Could you wait till I give birth? Well, that was a hell of a... My guess is flashback. My guess is Rand, because of the hair, and we don't see his mother. Maybe that guy is his father. Takes the baby. She kicked ass though, didn't she? She was fighting for two, you know? Ooh, small pause. Next week, Christmas Eve, for me, will be the final episode. I'm going to stay up here and record the final episode before I go home for Christmas. I will be releasing the final episode, the full-length version of the final episode, to everybody. I'll also do a YouTube edit, but I'll link to the full length for anybody who wants to see it. In return, you find people for Christmas. You don't have to like or subscribe or go on my Patreon or anything like that, but I'm going to be binging The Witcher Season 2 for the next week or so. And if you like that show, if you watch that show too, I'd appreciate, hey, check it out with me, you know? It's been such a fun audience with The Wheel of Time. So if you like that show too, like The Witcher 2, I'll be doing that too.
He made his choice.
Did he?
You know the darkness in him. Do you really think he's ready for what lies ahead?
I don't know, what if he's the dragon? Don't we need him?
Stay close.
There cannot be any use of the one power within the ways. Whoso would be to throw yourself at Martin Shin and ask it to feast on your soul.
What the hell? You didn't tell us this before we came in.
We can't just leave him.
We didn't leave him. He left us.
I love it. I love it. I love it. She's already talking like an Aes Sedai. Remember the ferryman? Oh, we didn't kill the ferryman. He killed himself. It's the same thing with Matt. Oh, we didn't leave him. He left us. Technically, he just kind of hesitated. He just kind of stood there, you know? He was away from them. We didn't have time to, hey, come on, Matt, let's go. You know, it was a bit of a instantaneous thing that happened. But I love the we didn't leave him, he left us stuff. It's not black and white, Egwene. It's not black and white, you know? There's a grey area. You know? He saw the spooky frickin' black thing. The Ogier didn't even tell us about this. What the hell? The word he said just now. Monster. Don't use the one power or you're gonna get eaten. He didn't tell us that before we came in. Matt's like, nah. Tell us everything, please. Anyway, I just thought it's funny that her language is mirroring what we heard in episode 2. It's funny.
And what are we going to do? We can't open the way gate.
Use your strength, Perrin.
When this is all over, we'll find him.
Yeah, he mightn't look the same.
What if it's him?
Yeah,
And
lamb.
I can't let him within 100 leagues of the Dark One.
No. Right, he'd team up with the Dark One. That makes sense. Oh, jeez. It's like Lord of the Rings when they go through those mines. Nobody touch anything. For the love of God.
Fruit trees once thrived, but now one wrong step and you plummet into a void which knows no end.
Dude! Don't stray from the path. All these things he's just bringing up now. The monster that eats you. Bottomless void. Oh, there used to be trees. Thanks, dude. Tell us about this void and this monster.
I owe Moiraine 3 silvers. You were scowling. I bet I'm pouting.
Dude.
There's something up there.
It's one of the guiding stones, but no Ogier would deface a guiding.
Oh, it's been defaced.
But can he still read it?
I'll ask for your patience.
It's a day's journey at least to reach our waygate, so
Day.
take some comfort while you can.
I vote next time we take the long way around.
Do you know what did that to the guiding?
The monster that's about to eat us. Ooh. I do like peaceful music like that. Aww. See, what's that? What's that about?
Rand,
Did you hear the whistling that we've been hearing every episode? Oh, Jesus. Look at this thing. Get voided.
What is Machin Shin?
The Black Wind.
Machin Shin will speak to you. Do not listen.
How far away from the gate to Faldara?
It's closer, but
Yeah, let's get out of here. Did she just say it's going to speak to us?
Quickly!
Jesus.
You will murder these children and call it heroism.
Egwene will never love you as much as you love her.
She wanted Layla dead. Out of the world. Because you loved another woman more than your wife.
You'll hear their screams as they die.
Oh, what's she doing? What's she doing? Open the frickin' door. And we're out. Do you hear all that? Some really interesting things there. One, Moraine, it feeds on your inner doubts, but probably. You know, it tells you exactly what you don't want to hear. It's like you're going to watch all these, or kill all these kids and call it heroism. And Lan, you're not going to be able to protect anybody. You're stupid. And Rand, oh yeah, Egwene will never love you like you love her. Yeah, that's a bit tame. But Perrin, you wanted your wife dead. You wanted her out of the way because you secretly loved somebody else. It is what we're thinking from episode 1. He had feelings for somebody else. His wife knew it. He had to reassure her that he loved her. And then he accidentally killed her. But the voice is like, oh, you did it on purpose. You took your first opportunity. So there. And who could it be? You know? I think the implication is that it's Egwene. Given all the hints and all the bits of information we've been given over the episodes, especially in episode 1, and just the smallest of looks in this episode too, when she's cuddling up to Rand. Hey, did we hear it whispering to the Ogier? I might look at that in editing, because I'd be super curious what it would say to that guy, because he's so chill, you know? He's so chill. The Black Wind would have to slow down to talk to him, you know, to really let him have it. And they didn't have time for that, so. But hey, good thing Matt wasn't there. You know what I would have said to Matt? Good job, buddy. You're doing great. Also, the whistling. Whistling's been in it since episode 1. The first time we hear it is not with Pat and Fane. When he comes into the village, he is whistling. But we see it in the scene before he appears, too. We hear the same tune, and we've heard it in every episode since, as far as I can tell. So, yeah, I'm super curious about that. But where are we now? I was convinced we'd be in there for the whole episode, based on the title. But we're back in the light. We're in the desert. We've gone to, I don't know, Egypt. Oh, what a good scene! I love the little set. I love the set, the ways, the way they've done that. They really made it feel like you're out in the middle of nowhere. You're on this cool little rocky path. There's nothing but you don't even want to look over the edge. You know? Just go from place to place. Although, hey, here's a question. You know the guiding stone that's been slashed and, you know, so that you can't read it? The path seems to only go in one direction, right? So it's not like we didn't see it branching off in 7 different directions next to the stone. So what's going on there? Hey, I can't tell which way to go. How about we just follow the... I don't know about you, but I'm staying on the path. How about that? I don't know. Probably makes more sense in the books. Well, that was fun. Do you want to go again?
The fortress city of Faldara, last bastion against the Blight.
The Eye of the World is a day's walk beyond the city.
I know I'm pausing it again, but they said it was a day's walk in the ways to get to the Eye of the World. They just got off early, and it's only a day's walk. So, hey, great. We're not really losing any time. How do these people get water? You know, it's bustling. So,
Faldara always has and always will be able to protect its own.
The Dark One has begun to use the ways to move his armies.
it can come through the portal.
Have a group of men wall up the Faldaran Waygate as
Oh,
well.
wall it up, yeah. Can get that done in the day.
Do what she says.
Get a crew out there. Yeah. Well, somebody came out. Oh. Is that Padma Fane? Oh, yeah, because the music. Hear the music? That's the whistling.
While I'm here, I thought I might pay Min a visit.
Lucia, why do you wish to speak with her?
Seer.
I need a message delivered to the tower. There is a man that they must find. Matt Cawthon,
And to whom should I send this message?
the Red Aja.
Oh, really? Gonna turn Matt into the Reds?
I could have sworn I just saw Padma Fane walk past us.
Yeah, do you recognize him?
Padma Fane's dead. He was there on Baltine when the Trollocs came.
Yeah, but we didn't see him die. Not everybody in the village died, Nynaeve. And you weren't even... She wasn't even there. She got taken by a Trolloc. And she got away. But then she chased after them. She wasn't there to know who had lived or died from that battle. Now, maybe am I being a bit too harsh because we know that that guy survived for sure. Maybe. But people are so sure about everything on TV. And I'm like, why are you so sure? Why are you so sure? Remember when the ferryman was going down the... And Egwene was like, we have to save him. And Perrin's like, he's already dead. And I'm like, no, he isn't. Everybody's always so sure of everything. Ah, the booze, finally. No.
The one on the left has yellow eyes,
Next.
and the redhead is rocking a baby.
Ooh, baby.
Who's... And the girls?
White flame and a ring of gold. But they're all linked, all four of them.
Can you look at me? What do you see when you look at me?
You saw something for me?
Oh, you're gonna need a drink for this.
I see the Amaryll's seat. She's going to be your downfall.
What? Yeah, but Amaryll... Yeah, but she didn't give a name. That could be anybody.
And I hoped she'd tell me which of you is the dragon so I could save the rest.
She didn't tell me jack shit. Except something about a baby.
But whichever of you goes to the Eye of the World and is not the dragon, you will die there.
How about we send one by one?
Make your decisions tonight, then. We leave at dawn.
They're all gonna go. Who's not gonna go?
She'll force us if she wants to.
Let her try.
Oh yeah, Nynaeve can pack a punch.
I want to go to the Eye of the World because if there's even a chance,
Yeah, we gotta do it.
then it's worth it.
I want to join the Dark One. It's my destiny.
Still,
Egwene does a heel turn.
What if it is Matt?
come on.
Why couldn't it be him?
What are you saying, Egwene?
He probably went back to Tarvalon for that bloody stolen
You don't know anything
He
about
left
that!
us!
Well, I guess you're the expert on that, aren't you?
Oh! Oh, pausing it just for that. Oh, nice one, Rand. Twisted around on her. Are these people friends? Remember, Min was looking at the vision of the four of them all connected with this thing. It's been tested. This bond between them. I love how cut up Egwene is over Matt abandoning them. How dare he? She's really taking it to heart. Oh, Rand. Oh, jeez. He can't let it go. He can't let it go. You're the expert. I don't think they're well suited. You know, I know they probably have a long history together. And, geez, what's that vision of a baby? But almost every scene we've seen them in since maybe the first episode, they've been kind of butting heads, you know? And there's been kind of a... Rand has held this sort of grudge, or he hasn't... She's struggling to find her way, to find her purpose in life. And all Rand is thinking about is, yeah, but I just wanted us to settle down. I just wanted us to have a family. And you're off with your ambition? What about me? You know? So he's thinking in very selfish terms about them together, and she's, I don't know. I guess she's selfish too, thinking about her own. Hey, maybe the wind was right. Maybe he cares about her a bit too much, you know? She cares about him, but he's like, maybe too much? I don't know. Either way, funny scene here. They're all gonna go. You know they're all gonna go. Maybe? I don't know they're all gonna go. But as I said, just send them in one by one, you know? Whoever the dragon is, the people behind them in the list don't need to die. Instead of bringing them all, and I don't think they're all going to die anyway.
You're the only one who's ever really loved me.
Don't speak to her like that!
Stop it! Stop! I am so tired of you two fighting over her like she's something you can win.
There we go. Nynaeve sees it. Egwene doesn't know anything about this.
I'm sorry.
Rand doesn't know
what
anything.
Did you say?
Only Perrin and Nynaeve know. And that's why she was the one to tell him to go home to his wife at the inn.
The day you proposed to Layla, that was the day Egwene and I got together.
Ooh. Careful, Rand. His eyes are going to light up.
I didn't mean to. Just...
Now look what you've done, Nynaeve. The drama. Oh.
They'll come.
They're all coming.
Willingly?
They all hate each other now. They all want each other to die, so they'll all come just to see it.
I feel I've taken everything from you. And more.
Before you, I had nothing to live for, and nothing to die for. You have given me both.
What a contrast. This scene and the previous one.
I like her, you know. The wisdom.
Oh, she's given permission, I think, for something to happen with those two. Hey, family? Oh, nice.
You ready?
Invite her in, Lan, to meet the family. Get in here.
Hello.
Oh, Jesus, how do you do that? Hello. Like a ghost. Do you want some pasta?
You're just going to stand there. Come in.
Oh, these two.
This is Nynaeve.
They're like, did you notice Lan leaving?
Nynaeve.
Wasn't he just sitting here?
She is beautiful.
Shh, she can hear.
Good job.
Oh, this is the antidote to the angsty teen scene we saw.
Well. Good night.
Oh. Hey, family dinner is the most intimate, honestly. It's okay. Or maybe she's gonna knock anyway. No, she...
Do you want me to go?
He was being a gentleman at first, but now that she's walked in...
I'm sorry. I know there's nothing between you and Perrin.
Of course there isn't.
I don't want to lose you.
And you won't. Moiraine's wrong about one thing. We're coming back.
Yeah, maybe we're all the dragon. Together? Like a transformer?
I'll come with you to the White Tower. Every ice that I need some water.
Oh. See, everybody's making up now.
I will always stand by you, you know that.
no matter what comes.
Get her to promise on the rod, Rand. Otherwise it's just meaningless words. Oh.
Why did he call you Daishan?
It's a title given to future kings of Malkia.
Oh. What is he, like a prince or something?
I didn't mean to find her there. He was crying. Dad, he was so tiny.
Oh, the stuff we saw at the start of the episode.
3 men your size can break it down.
Oh, did you see that? See that? Oh. Oh, it's all coming out now.
The Dragon Reborn.
Jesus. Oh, hey, you.
I want you to tell me that I'm not the Dragon Reborn.
Okay, you're not the Dragon Reborn.
Yeah, but
Look me in the eye and tell me that you want to know what I've got to say.
tell me. Because if he knows, he could go on his own, you know?
I saw a baby born on the slopes of Dragon Mount. That baby was something impossible.
Well, this explains his red hair, you know?
Do I make it back?
What does she see? Why didn't she tell
I didn't think so.
Moraine any of this? Hey, buddy.
What did you decide?
I want to go.
Yeah, we're all in.
Where's Rand?
He might have gone already.
Assumed he was with you. It's me.
Or he lost our bond.
Oh, they've taken off. Those two? Ooh, look at this. What are these?
What is that?
Is that the blight?
The Blight.
Oh. Did you bring a sigh? No, we're just walking through. By the way, Rand, don't touch anything, and if it starts whispering to you... That's cool, though. I was wondering what the blight was, because I was like, they keep mentioning this blight. What is it, like? In my brain, it's just like, you know, crops failing and stuff like that, but... This is more. This seems like it's an actual physical... Do you know what I mean by that? Like it's like a dark forest that's growing towards the city that we're just in. That city is like in charge of keeping it from the rest of the, you know, you shall not pass. So that was an episode. It was a great episode, but it was an episode in almost 3 parts. The first part was the bombastic, spooky as shit ways. That part. The second part was the everything that we've ever had issues with is coming out. All the... I'm going to call them kids even though they're all like 20. In a room, slinging shots at each other. Secrets being exposed. Emotions flying everywhere. Not even the one power can contain the angst that's in that room. And then the third part of the episode is kind of a gentle, really, it's a gentle healing of all those wounds. Except for Perrin. Perrin sort of came in at the end and he was like, yeah, I'm good, let's go. You know, they kind of left him alone. Whereas Nynaeve got a lot of time with Lan. Rand had a long conversation with Egwene. Perrin just kind of slapped it off, you know? Maybe they filmed, I suspect, they filmed a scene with Perrin, but didn't have room for it. I'm not sure who the conversation would have been. Perhaps with Rand. Maybe? Either with Rand or Egwene. There's a missing scene with him. Because it seemed like they were healing all the issues in that room, one by one, and then Perrin appears at the end. Yeah, I'm good. Or maybe not. So, firstly, let's talk about... And I didn't catch his name in the first episode, but I did in this one. Padden Fane. The source of the whistling that we've been hearing, or maybe you haven't been hearing, in the earlier episodes. Not only whistling, but as we saw in this episode, sometimes the music has the same melody. to indicate that he's around or we're looking at him or something. Seems, remember in the first episode when the Trollocs were attacking and he was just in the background and he was just like, I was like, hey, that guy doesn't seem too fazed by all of this. Well, I think that might be a hint that this guy, sure, he's a peddler, sure, you know, he makes a quick buck from Matt stealing wares and giving them to him. But there's something more sinister going on. And I suspect he's at least in league with the Dark One, or he has some sort of power, or that's not his real identity, like he's, I don't know. I'm not sure how things work in this world. You know, if he could be like a demon or something just posing as a normal human person. I don't know. But his whistling is creepy. Oh, by the way, don't spoil. If you know specifically from the books what the deal with that guy is, don't tell me. I don't want to. Unless we've seen it in the TV show, don't tell me about things that you know from the future, because you know I like to find these things out by myself, or be shocked by them when they appear on screen. If you've already typed out the comment and hit enter, well, not going to hold it against you. It looks like, although Min didn't give her, she didn't, she's frustrating. Not very helpful with her visions and her. Hey, do you know what it reminded me of, actually? The Oracle in The Matrix. Have you ever seen that? Rand comes to her and says, tell me I'm not the Dragon Reborn. And she's like, you're not the Dragon Reborn. But is she just being sarcastic? I assume from that conversation she had with him, she confirmed it 100% that she believes that he is the Dragon Reborn. Even though she didn't say those words. She talked about his birth. She talked about him being impossible for some reason. But we didn't get any, you know. I was expecting to see visions, you know. I was expecting her to look at him and seeing, like, all sorts of crap. But we'll see. We'll see. This solves the anybody who isn't the dragon who goes there is gonna die. Find out who it is and only take them. So Moraine, she's like, it's you? Okay, let's save the others and go by ourselves through the. I don't know why I'm doing this, because they weren't hacking away on it. I wouldn't touch it. I'm getting way ahead of myself, because this all starts back at the ways when we were going in. This dark passageway of holy shit. A, don't stray from the path or you'll fall down a bottomless chasm and die. Or worse. 2, there's a monster in here that's going to eat you. Don't use the 1 power. 3, there's a black wind in here that says shit to you that may or may not be accurate. In Rand's case, I guess it is accurate. Maybe it's accurate in everybody's case. You know? But how about you tell us all this before we go in? How about you lay it all out for us? Because they should have asked more questions when the horses are not going in there. Hey, why aren't the horses going in? What's up with this thing? Oh no, they wouldn't fit through the portal probably. You know? But nothing about what's in there. As far as we were concerned, as that portal was opening, it's just a pathway between really far away places. You know, 1 foot is like 1,000 feet. Let's go. Closes in behind you. By the way, there's a monster. Don't stray from the path. Don't listen to anything you hear, and you're probably going to die. Also, Moraine has taken off 100-yard dash. She's so fast. She was gone an instant after her last words. The Ogier is like, shit, I'm not going to be able to catch up with her. I better get going. The next scene, they're all slowly walking together. Like 2 seconds later, they're all slowly walking together after their argument about Matt abandoning them. Heartless Matt, who doesn't give a shit about us. Did you see how he just was like, peace out? Egwene really took it to heart. Matt abandoned them. How could he? Hey, Egwene, did you see all the shit Matt's been through since you split up? He had a dagger, an evil dagger, who becoming one with him, eating off his own emotions, feeding off him just as he was feeding off it. And we're opening up a dark portal with all who knows what's in it. And he's hesitating outside, going, shit, do I really want to go in here? And you're holding a grudge against him because he didn't run in headlong? Harsh. And then Rand, you're the expert at abandoning people. And the parent stuff. The parent stuff just came out. It just came out. And it's TV storytelling. They set it all up in episode 1. The way his wife didn't feel like he really loved her, the way that he had to reassure her that he did, the fact that Nynaeve told Perrin to get out of here, get out of Egwene's, celebration, and go back to your wife. Perrin saying to her, hey, tell Egwene I said whatever, I love her. Don't really say that. All the little looks in the intervening episodes, including this one, all signs pointed to it. And yeah, it was exactly the way it was presented. And it just came out. Egwene didn't know, or she pretends that she didn't pick up on it. Rand definitely didn't know. Nynaeve did, and had always known. And Perrin only proposed to his wife when Rand and Egwene got together, the very day. Jeez. But we can get past it, Rand is going to the eye of the world now with Moraine. Maybe he'll turn evil, turn against her, join the Dark One. Gonna have a dark season 2. Or maybe he'll destroy the Dark One and we won't have any season 2. Or none of the above. Maybe the Dark One won't be there. Gone to Honolulu or something. Hopped in his cage. I don't know why I'm imagining a cage, like an actual cage. And I have no idea what to expect when we get there. I assume the other 4 are going to try and chase after them. If you were Lan, you would 100% chase after them. But I don't know. We'll see how that goes next week. And yeah, we're gonna brick up the portal so that place can't be attacked, because I assume that place is like a bottleneck for the Blight, because there's mountains, can't get over the mountains, but it could go through the city, so they keep it at bay. But if the city is overrun, then the Blight marches forward and the darkness with it. So you send a bunch of Trollocs through the portal to destroy the city, and then the Blight takes care of the rest. And there's something about that. The ruler of that place is proud, and he doesn't need no Aes Sedai help. How dare you come here offering to help us? You know who I am? Do you know? We've been holding this off for 15,000 years. My father and his father and everybody in my generation, and There's a lot of lore in this episode. And a lot of stuff thrown on us very quickly. We got Rand's birth. Why he's got red hair. Amazing fight at the start. Not so much the choreography, but just the situation. This pregnant lady, I don't think I've ever seen it on TV before. She's having contractions while she's fighting. Holy shit. She gets stabbed. Rand almost gets hit with a dagger in the womb. Frick. It all tied together. And Nynaeve finally got together with a plan. It's been coming. They've both seen it. They both know it. And she got invited to a family dinner. Although that's not his... Technically, it's his family. It's just not his biological... You know? So yeah, great. Roll on Christmas Eve for me. I'll see you back here for that. And if you watch The Witcher, I'll see you for The Witcher. Or if you watch something else like The Expanse or any of the other shows I watch, drop in, say hello. Will we see Matt next episode? Oh yeah. She passed a message along to the Reds to grab Matt. Oh, Matt. Buddy, get out of there. You don't want to be anywhere near them. I don't know how you're going to get out of there, but don't. If you see red, just run. Run the other way. Ooh. Yeah, great. I'll see you next week.